Purpose, Samson's purpose. But what is our purpose? Like, they're in the past. They already happened. But what is our purpose? What is your purpose? What is my purpose? Not what you're going to do after you're done with high school or what you're going to do when you're older. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about our goal, our purpose as Christians, as child of God, right? Because we're not made to stay in this earth, right? Like, don't just focus on the materialistic things of this world because they're all just going to vanish. On Matthew 6:19-21 says, "Do not lay up for yourself treasures on earth where moth or rust destroys and where thieves break in and steal. But lay up for yourself treasures in heaven where neither moth nor rust destroys and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be there so." Okay, but what do you guys think is your purpose, though? What do you think your purpose is? To serve others, yes, that's one of them. I have 3 of them, but I think one of them is the main purpose that we should all look up to. Okay, so I believe that our purpose is for us to go to heaven and live with God, because that's something that we should be looking to, right? And with that comes to become Christ-like and to make Jesus Christ known by showing forth his love, his ways, and his power. And why does become or act like Christ become first, then make others know about Jesus? It's because you can't teach other people about Jesus when you yourself don't even do it or don't do what you're telling others to do. Now, I'm not saying we're never going to be able to teach other people about God and stuff like that, because we're not perfect. We're never going to be perfect because we're born in sin. But we shall always be working on our character to show others. Someone in the Bible I want to talk about is Moses. What do you guys know about Moses? It was him. What? He did not build an ark. That's no. All right. Peace flapper. What do you guys know about Moses?
He was an African.
What?
He split the Red Sea.
Yeah, he split the Red Sea. All right. So he was a prophet. Yes. Okay. So his story was. All right. Let's get back. His story is very long, but he had a purpose. He was born in Egypt. He had to keep hidden as a baby, or he was gonna get killed. Ends up living on the Pharaoh's house. He escapes because of murder. He gets married. God calls him to lead his people away from suffering and corruption, and for that, plagues happen. But notice how none of the plagues touch God's people. They cross the Red Sea. Imagine walking, literally, the water's right there, and you're just walking in it. That would be, so cool. They have a cloud on day, so it covers them for the sun, a fire at night, so they don't get cold, food from heaven that God sent them. Yes, they had a lot of difficulties during the travesty, but God wanted them to believe, to have faith on him, and have patience. Now, Moses did not enter the promised land. Do you guys know why? He hit the rock. Imagine all those years he had to go through just to not go in the promised land. He had to deal with all those people, to all their complaints, and it was all because he disobeyed God and did not trust him. God told Moses to speak to the rock to bring out water, but Moses hit the rock twice with his staff. Deuteronomy 32:51-52 says, "This is because both of you broke faith with me in the presence of the Israelites at the waters of Meribah, Kadesh, and the desert of Zin, and because you did not uphold my holiness among the Israelites. Therefore, you will see the land only from a distance. You will not enter the land I am giving to the people of Israel." He may not have went to the promised land, but he did end up going to heaven, which is so much better. And after that, the Bible says in Deuteronomy 34:10 that since then, no prophet has risen in Israel like Moses, whom the Lord knew face to face. Who of you wish you guys could see like God face to face? Should be everybody. Should be everybody. What I want you to get from this is don't let disobedience take away your purpose, your salvation to go to heaven, because no one else will be able to save you but yourself. This is something that you're dealing with on your own. Nobody can help you. Isaac cannot help me with this, or Blake cannot help me, or Kiki can't help Amaris. It's on yourself. Because on the judgment day, God will look at your book, my book, not his or hers. So from now on, I hope you get a better purpose to think about. Thank you.